Hi, this is B22 Chris, and I'm going to be doing a review of the Samsung Galaxy 4.0 MP3 player, whatever you want to call it. So I have the 4-inch model, that's screen size, and this is $229.99 at Best Buy, Amazon, wherever you want to go. And also there's a 5-inch for $269, so depending on what you want to get, you can choose there. So on the front we have 3 capacitive buttons. When you touch them, they vibrate. You got your options, home, back. You got your front-facing camera. I believe it's 0.7 megapixels. I'm not too sure, but I think that's right. On the side here you have your volume rocker, convenient enough. On the top you have your 3.5mm headset jack and your micro USB. On the side you have your power button, on and off, unlike the iPhone, which is up top. And on the bottom you have your mic, and this is also how you access the battery. It's kind of hard to get off, it's pretty annoying. Okay, so on the back you have your 2 loudspeakers. These do get very loud. And then you have your battery and your micro SD slot, which holds up to 32 gigabytes. I have an 8 in there. And I'll snap that back on. And turning the player on, you can see it's running Android. It's a really nice screen. I was kind of worried about the quality and pixels and stuff like that, but it's definitely comparable to your iPod touches out there. And it's 4 inches, which makes it a lot better in my opinion. Also, a thing to note is, in order to put music on this, you use a Windows Media Player. iTunes won't work. Samsung Emodio wouldn't work from what I could tried. But yeah, so we'll open up music here, and let's see. Really nice scrolling. Everything is really responsive. Again, it has a 1 gigahertz processor. I believe it's a Hummingbird. I'm not too sure. So we'll play a song here. And this is your options for your songs. You have the volume. So you can see that gets pretty loud. And over here you have your EQ. So you got a lot of options here, but the bass is not as good as the Samsung P2. It's kind of disappointed about that, but the sound quality is definitely better than the iPod Touch iPhone. So turning the music player off and then on again, you can drag this down and you have your options for pause, skip, and rewind. Also, okay, you can skip. Pretty standard. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for good sound quality music player. Moving on, we'll go on to the camera, and it's a 3.2 megapixel camera on the back, and you guys can't really tell, but from the pictures I've taken, they're pretty crisp, pretty clear. Better than the iPhone 3GS. I don't have the iPhone 4, but it's definitely better than the 3GS. And I'll do a later video comparing the two. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. The internet is pretty fast. It's definitely faster than my iPhone over the Wi-Fi, even though I only have 1 bar. So we'll open that up. And a nice thing is you can use your Google Voice to activate what you want to do here. So, sorry. YouTube.com. So you just say whatever you want to go to. It Googles it, and it'll load there. Again, I only have 1 bar of Wi-Fi, and it's still loading things relatively fast, as you can see. And yeah, like your pinch to zoom and stuff, all very responsive. Again, the screen is really nice. I got the brightness up all the way so you guys can see it, but you definitely don't need it to be all the way up. Okay, and we'll go home. Another thing to note, you got this, gives you all your controls, GPS, vibration. You can turn that on and get your sound on. The GPS I have not had a chance to use, but I will let you guys know if that works good or what the situation is there. So we'll go to some games now, play a little Angry Birds. The screen on this really is, like, just seeing this, you guys probably can't tell, but it really is nice. And Angry Birds does take a while to load, but we'll get it going here. The graphics on this, really nice. And yeah, you can tell there. Okay, and then moving on, I downloaded this racing game just so you guys can get a grip of some of the graphics and stuff like that, how fast it loads. Okay, I'll go single player here, and it's downloading. So this game, you can really get the feel of the accelerometer here. It's really responsive. Just every move. It's as good as the iPod Touch, definitely, if you're going to be using this for gaming. So you can get a feel of that. Okay, and last, is this an iPod Touch killer? I'd say it's definitely a higher quality than the iPod Touch, but because the iPod Touch has such just a huge market that it probably won't catch up unless Samsung dumps some serious money into advertising. But that wraps it up. Might have some videos coming here in the future, so make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.